Andrea'S neighbor Wang and a Tanya'S new lover. Hey, I'm gonna do a combo. I'm gonna try to make it quick, but check out my imagery at youtube.com/DNFD series. You can find the links there. You can also find them at www.daffodillia.blogspot.com. Also on CrestComplex2.wixsite. Digit 2 the number 2. CrestComplex2.wixsite.com/daffodillia. DAFFODILIA. Oh, I had some Great Wall of Evil. This stuff interfered with my designing yesterday. Butchered 600 photos of this flower to be in Milton's graphic art. Butchered 600. Put some bizarre thread on the flower in the imagery, in the photos. And I'm very focused. I'm very alert, especially about my art. And I just noticed I got a little hair there on the nose. I hate those things. They poke out of the nose. If you ever see them in a video, right up on here. If you ever see them, maybe it's too small to get with that, but it's bugging me right now. I'm very attentive to detail. And I literally once, that's why I call it my demon sister style of taunting and arrogance. I literally watched the 600 photos. I got one in front of me about to design. I'm looking out, studying it, and all of a sudden a little thread appears. It's Lori's arrogance. It's a Great Wall of Evil. And so that's why you see the saint of the day yesterday. I used an old gimp, good photo, Bulgarian photo, and it fits because Saint Maximus was literally from Bulgaria. No offense to the Bulgarian people in case you got some attractive blondes. But that's what I refer to as, less attractive. Oh, damn. Well, I'm just going to get another. Well, I got to figure out where it went. And it's not there at all. It means it flew under the stove again. There's a whole lot of stuff under that stove. It's not on the footrest. Let me get to that. I'm gonna drag on until the cows come home. But Andrea is just getting into the streets of the unseen business, just finding out what it is. What you don't see on the news, and you don't see a lot on the news. But you might see it around you all the time. It's our fun fiction, but I always tell you where it ends. So you can pick up your phone and add to our fun fiction. It always ends when you pick up your phone and make a video. I've got my call log videos on youtube.com/DNFD series. And I don't have all 9+ years of me not getting one, Flight 932. But I got enough covered to let you know, and a lot of folks out there can get phone records. I do that. Not one Flight 93 check, not one certified mail, non-certified mail, or FedEx, or UPS, or any private courier. 147, wow. In 9 years of asking. None about the Osama ring. That Obama is Osama's son. Every time. Don't be a hater. It's 2018. None about my funny Tommy parables I do each and every day. And yeah, no, I'm Tanya'S, fellow of the Oriental streets, the Oriental unseen business. None of those in 9 years of asking. That's a lot of minute censorship conducted without fear of being covered by the evening news to make the video. Download the files, hand them out so others can make the video. This is what? 9 cents if you know where to shop. 19 cents if you don't. And they come 2 to a 4x6 print. I think those are the 4 to a 4x6 print right there. A download. Tell everyone. Call up, mail to. Yeah, that's I design graphic art. And no, I'm not making any money doing that because of my case livelihood. Those who would hire graphic art artists can't reach me because of that kind of censorship they can place someone into Hussein in the highest office in the world. Right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins, and now has that buffoon Trump waving the Russian flag in office. What do I mean by placed? You can't reach voter registration links at vote-truth.blogspot.com in my imagery of truth as well. Yeah, they placed. You can't reach me to tell me who I should vote for, what cause I should support. Yeah. Whatever boring thing you get, the phone ringing, the message, the busy signal. 1, it's not going to be boring. You need firemen, police, paramedics. 2, it's money in your pocket every day when you're calling up countless other customers and you get that boring thing. Oh, this is my 5, so checking posts in front of and folks like that, stuff like that. I want just a big 3 up front, all soldiers, or yeah, I'm eventually going to have to cut these out, but it's easy to show them that way. Whatever you get when you don't get me, yeah, not going to be boring, and it's money out of your pocket. And if you're a politician or you have a cause you think is important, yeah, you're not reaching those who can support that cause, who can vote for that person. Make that video of American Hijack Live on Supposed, and this is a fun one, so I better get started. It's already 8 minutes. And Andrea'S talking to Tony, and she says, I just started seeing these funny Stone Cold Melton, the Son of Carpenter Mary, the videos. I can't believe that stuff about the streets and all that. And Tony says, oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. You know, if you want, I can show you those some very fun documentary stuff. Oh, make those documentaries of the streets, the unseen business, the Great Wall of Evil. Make those documentaries, guys. Think of it this way: it's not going to make it to the evening news unless it's supposed to be there. And if it's supposed to be there, it means those at the top of that mean business that doesn't exist are fixing. They want it to be there. So you make the videos your street resume. Make those videos about the streets, the unseen business, until, yeah, you got a better boss than whoever you got right now. They are looking forward to your next video, and they want you to work for them. But Tony says, oh yeah, I can show you one with just a whole lot of Husseins running around, waiting to take their turn in. Oh, I sense some of you out there know exactly what I mean by that. I can show you a whole bunch of drums ready to roll. And you see, it's all our fun fiction because they can dismiss, oh, it's some Hollywood thing they put together. Till you have seen that stuff. Yeah, it's our fun fiction. Have fun with it. And Andrea goes on. That no-armed Chinese fella, average worker of the Oriental streets. And Tony says, yeah, they're taught to be blindly obedient over there. And the Oriental streets go worldwide. Yeah, you'll see some Oriental faces with all those Husseins and all those Trumps running around. And Andrea's kind of crestfallen. She says, oh, he had the sweetest neighbor, Wang. He was the nicest little old man. He'd always wave, and he'd always you went to his house on Halloween because you wanted to get all that candy. He had so many cats. I think he must have adopted stray cats, and then he'd hand them out to good homes. And Tony kind of chuckles at, oh yeah, that we've all heard about that. And she says, oh no, not that. Wang was a very good man. He loved those cats. I'd look out over the fence and he'd be chasing after them left and right. But no, he ate regular Oriental food. He had that restaurant, the Oriental restaurant, Chang and Wang's, a Russian food, the restaurant, and they would deliver. And Tony said, Chang and Wang, the Russian restaurant doesn't deliver. He says, oh yes it did. They'd show up and come up to the doors and they'd leave with that little box. And Tony, he starts to explain, but he figures, no, he'll just give Andrea some of the fun, street stuff, and he'll tell her just where it ends when you pick up that phone. Because, yeah, you can't reach me. You have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Oh, reaching me by phone, there's nothing wrong with that. Part of man's censorship. But if the folks you're asking, checking and posting and 5 in front of, no, not simple paratus. Folks you're checking and posting and 5 in front of get angry, they have a story to tell, they're yelling and screaming at you for one reason or another. Yeah, they're going to make the best check and post 5. Man, I've had some trouble with the doctors lately. Yeah, they can't acknowledge the eyes you can see in the video. You can see in person if you want to come. Let me put a flashlight up for you. Do that. But check and post and 5 in front of all those folks. You'll find that in front of ones there. Look for the Flight 93 check and the vote-truth.blogspot.com one. That's the best. That's the latest. And yes, the in front of. Yeah, Walmart can reach me by phone. Spectrum can reach me by phone. City of Santa Monica underemployed me. City of Santa Monica, the Saudi Arabian city by the sea. Bulgaria. Employed me there. For years, they were the only one who reached me by phone to hire me. Underemployed me. Until literally when that job was supposed to switch to full-time. Actual city instead of as needed. Actual city employee, benefits, better pay. Yeah, that's when I ended up in the hospital. 80 pounds later. Yeah, it's got to do with the eyes, but I always find that kind of ironic. Is that the right word? Make that video of your phone not working. Post it. You see a reporter, see a network news anchor, make a video. You got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. Good folks aren't going to have a problem with you demonstrating what's their hijack lifeline as well. Maybe when they're not working for Spectrum or you can reach me by phone doesn't mean your phone's going to work all the time. You censor it for other reasons when you're trying to call others. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me. It's simple truth. And I always tell you that's where my fun fiction about Wang ends. I call it the Great Wall of Evil for a reason. I see a lot of Orientals around me. Yes, I had that apartment complex. My neighbor in Louisiana, 3809 Blanks, and they often had those Oriental folks working for the pharmacy. You know, getting the pharmacy degree at where I got my degree in math. They have them there, and I saw a lot of Orientals always growing up. Make that video. The Great Wall of Evil, whatever you might call it, and that's what my eyes looked like about 10 years ago. The change was going on since 96. Yes, that's an eye. It's a dark brown eye. Going on since 1996, but yeah, it's really kicked in. I've been doing a lot of eye exercises, and focus exercises. But I think it's the vitamins that help a lot. If you know what's going on with that, you're a good doctor across America, you gotta come see me in person. Send somebody if you're busy with the doctor stuff. Because they can't acknowledge, they don't know what, they can't talk about what the eye's doing. Now back, let me get to my one from last night. I promised in the title. It's 16 minutes, but it won't take long. I did in a minute last night. Tanya and Sophia are at a Girl American bar. That's where they met. They're both Girl Americans. Yes, I call them Girl Americans. I don't think they look like lizards. Oh, far from it. And Tanya's saying to Sophia, oh, you wouldn't believe my last lover. She didn't like my shirtless. Yeah, I do my nightlies just after I get out of the shower before I go to bed. Shirtless, handsome bald guy poster, my shirtless Melton poster. She made me take it down, in the bedroom. And she didn't like us, checking out Melton's funny parables before we retire to the bedroom, to get in the mood. She didn't like that, and you wouldn't believe how the big baby pouted the first time I accidentally called out Melton's name. While we were making love. And Sophia says, well, those days are all over. You found me. We're getting along great. You can play those videos all you want to. I love Melton's imagery. It's beautiful. And I really like this new look. I'm glad you talked me into shaving. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. Come see me in person. We'll travel and make those funny videos about the streets, even the ones that are serious, but the Andrea'S of the world won't know it. Make that video. I always tell you where the fixing leaves off. 424-229-4140. All priests, all firefighters, all policemen, all soldiers who protect America. Make that video. It's going to be an evening news thing. It's going to be an evening news thing. We're going to build Jesus' immaculate house. Regardless of that, tear down the Great Wall of Evil so we can get started on those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Come see me in person to do that. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. Put someone besides me and those shadows and those clouds in my imagery.